Hi, I'm NASA Deputy Administrator Pam Melroy, and I want to thank all of you for joining us today. I wish that I could join you in person at Bowie State, but I'm happy to have the opportunity to speak with you all. The Lunar Surface Innovation Consortium is tremendously important to NASA because it provides a framework for a community to share ideas with both NASA and with each other. And we thank JHU APL for being our partner in this. As we push forward to the Moon and on to Mars, we will need a strong community focused on the challenges that we see ahead that don't have many high TRL solutions: ISRU, surface power, dust mitigation, extreme environments, extreme access, and excavation and construction. Many of these areas are complex and interrelated, and of course, robotics and autonomy will be key technologies to support them. My generation of astronauts, explorers, scientists, and engineers was hugely inspired by Apollo. NASA's program to return to the Moon, named after Apollo's twin sister Artemis, will land the first woman and the first person of color on the Moon. But this time, when we land on the Moon, we plan to learn how to live and work in deep space and even eventually leverage the Moon's resources. All of this research and development will help us prepare to make the next giant leap, landing humans on Mars. We're working on Gateway, an orbiting lunar outpost, which is a place for us to utilize as a gateway to the solar system. Soon, we'll begin work with our commercial partners on a modern human landing system to transport astronauts down to the surface of the Moon. At the Lunar South Pole, NASA and our partners will develop an Artemis base camp to support longer expeditions on the lunar surface. We have a solid plan for the transportation and life support of the humans, and in fact, we're just about ready to test Artemis 1. But we must also plan for the infrastructure needed to support long-term human presence, to do science, and eventually to build new business models, to include power systems, communications, landing pads, position navigation and timing, and of course, in situ resource utilization systems. And we're getting a head start on the science we also plan to do. By working with our commercial partners to deliver science and technology to the lunar surface through the CLIPS initiative, payloads are being delivered for NASA and landing on the surface of the Moon in the near future in preparation for human missions. One of the CLIPS missions will carry Viper, a rover that will go to the south pole of the Moon to get a close-up view of the location and concentration of water ice that could eventually be harvested to sustain human exploration on the Moon, Mars, and beyond. And robotics and autonomy will be central to our return to the Moon. We want to make sure we're using humans for the unique abilities they have to optimize across multiple streams of diverse data to make real-time decisions. For safety and for scalability, robotics and autonomy should step in for simpler tasks where humans are not an absolute requirement. We have to also ensure human-machine teaming is a key part of every autonomous system, creating trusted partnerships. And to make all this come together, we're proud to work with all of you to develop technologies needed for sustainable operations on the Moon and beyond. And even better, developing technologies that enable us to build and operate in the harsh environment of the lunar surface leads to new innovations that can be used right here at home on Spaceship Earth, from 3D printing of habitats, power systems, and robotic solutions. This consortium will bring together the creativity, energy, and resources needed to help NASA keep the United States at the forefront of lunar exploration. Your engagement and your contributions, now and in the future, are critical to our success. It's so important for you to share your insights, ask questions, develop new ideas, and foster relationships and new innovation networks. In particular, to the students participating today, your generation, the Artemis generation, gives me hope for the future, knowing one day our exploration goals will be in your hands. So thank you, and I can't wait to see all that we'll accomplish together.